Welcome in, everybody, and happy, what is the night before Thanksgiving, Halloween, Devil's Night? Something like that? You know, the kids, like, the kids go all crazy and stuff.
TP the house.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten TP'd?
No. I think people fear for their life around me, so.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I thought you were saying about the fear for your life.
Thanks.
What's going on, guys? Sam looks so cute.
So cute.
Mm-hmm. She did have a different costume makeup idea in mind and then chose not to go with it. What were you going to go with, and then why did you say, not doing that one?
So I really wanted to do clown makeup. I've been begging the kids to be clowns. We do family costumes every year. I've been begging the kids to do clowns. Maddox is terrified of clowns, so every year my idea gets nixed. So I was like, I'm going to do clown makeup for the stream tonight. It's going to be so cool. And then I was like, Vi has been waking up every single night for the past 3 months.
Except last night.
Last night. And I was like, if I have to go up there in clown makeup, she is going to freak out. So had to do cat.
Sam already made one of our children hysterically break down, cry tonight, and hysterically cry. And Sam, go ahead. I'll let you tackle that one.
Maddox left his soccer water bottle in the Forerunner. I was like, you have to go out and get it. He was like, but I'm scared. I was like, well, you shouldn't have left it out there then. He goes out there.
He's 9, by the way.
He's 9. It's in the driveway, 5 steps from the garage. I go out into the garage and say, did you get it? Didn't hear him. So I just shut the door, and I'm standing out there because I wanted him to feel like he was safe. But then he's coming in with his head down, and he's like saying something like, frick this, because he was so scared. Head down, running into the garage, lifts his head up, sees me, screams, and I'm going to say this in the most politically incorrect way, screams like a girl and starts hysterically crying because I was just standing there. I was just at the door. I wasn't even doing anything. I wasn't just standing in the middle of the garage or anything. Scream, cry.
I thought he broke a leg or punctured a toe or something.
He got so mad.
Yeah, he was, he was definitely so mad. Sam has been a deer, a Harry Potter character, and a cat in 48 hours.
I nail Halloween.
Yep. It is her time.
It's my favorite.
I tolerate it. No, I don't mind
Halloween.
Yeah, I don't mind Halloween. I don't like dressing up. That's not my thing. So people ask where. Well, we got a different sponsor that's only on this show twice a year. So we had to make sure I show some love for this great hat here. So yeah, support kiddos scared of the dark. Not really. It's not an issue. He has his own room and stuff. He was just emotionally charged.
I don't know what he was scared of.
Yeah. It was a weird one, but yeah, I think it was more embarrassment, and who knows. Kids, they've been giving us a run lately.
I probably made it worse because I just busted out laughing.
Right. So welcome, you guys. This is Beard Advice Live, whether it's the night before Halloween or any other night. My name's Dan. This is my wife, Sam C. Now, Sam, a couple people acknowledge that Sam's here with us. What was going on last week for the people that are curious when you weren't able to make it?
Last week, sorry, I have a cough drop. I have the scratchiest throat, and I don't want to have a coughing attack on stream, so I have my cough drop in. Last week, I just had the migraine from hell, and it would not go away no matter what I took. We're dabbling in getting my hormones figured out, and with that comes some really weird, what do you call it? Not symptoms, side effects. Migraines are one of them, and I actually had one earlier today, but I started taking Excedrin for the first time in my life, and that's really helped. So
on those migraine
fingers
days.
crossed.
Yeah. Nice. Canton's joined the last couple of streams, so it said his first one with Sam C.
Woo!
Awesome. What's up, Jay? And then Jack, welcome in. He said, new viewer here, recently managed to overcome a condition and have compulsive hair pulling. I've seen that a lot of times. Targeted my beard, so it never grew until now. It's 3 inches long. Dude, proud of you. That's a huge hurdle to overcome that some just never do.
Yeah.
The pulling and the twisting. So that's awesome. Awesome, man. Glad you're here. Well, if you're new or you've been on the show before or you just enjoy this time, this is Beard Advice Live. We are 212 episodes in a row, and essentially people send in pictures of their beard. They usually give us like a front view, a side view, and then anything relevant to their topic, and they give us a little bit of a write-up. The write-up can say, hey, I'm on this beard journey. Should I trim? Where should I trim? What's the style I should go for? Or I have this problem, and we help out. Sam, the community, and myself. We also have a halftime segment where we take any and all of your questions, and they don't have to be beard related. They can be cat makeup related, relationship related, migraine related, parenting related. Oh man, look at this. Two of our close friends here that we've had a chance. I've been able to meet both, man. Donald, 5 memberships donated. Thank you, Donald. That's amazing. He just got back from a long trip in Florida.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, he's back. He's back and safe. So yes. And then Mike L. Thank you so much, man. Mike knows the kids too. He was able to watch them when we had a meetup one time.
You
It was
guys are
like
awesome.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So thank you. Migraines are the worst. Yeah, I only get them if I have cross-contamination with gluten.
How are you feeling after that pita?
Fine.
Oh, good.
Yep. So, doing good. I didn't eat pita. Just there might have been touching, so we're all right. And and so Abe, this will be an example. We have a halftime where we take any and all questions. Abe, I got you covered, and we'll hit that one at halftime. What's up, Robert? Good to see you guys. Erica gets the migraines as well. Yeah. They really are. And for me,
not fun.
When I have migraines, I see spots beforehand where there's no pain. I don't feel anything, but my vision starts to go, and I know the migraine's coming, and that's like the worst feeling ever. Like we'll be at like lunch, and I'm like, oh no, it's starting, and then sure enough, hour later, bam, like a truck hits me. And the scariest is I've been driving before when that's happened, and that's not
scary.
That's not fun at all. So yeah, we if you guys go through that, we feel you. Yep, we feel you for sure. And tomorrow, Halloween.
Woo!
Kids have school stuff, and then we're going trick-or-treating, and we're taking the night off soccer, so it's a big deal for us. So yeah, I get blurry vision in my left eye right beforehand. Kind of the same, but I get actual black spots.
I always have blurry vision, so who knows if I
do. Yep, absolutely. Oh, interesting. Bobby said they're called auras. Okay. All right. Interesting. Can you down? I do. So if I do see spots, I'll hit like 1,000 Tylenol, and then I feel it. We were just talking about this actually. It's more of like a pressure that I feel, and like my head will go like this, or my eyes will start. I feel my pulse like crazy. I
get the migraines behind my eyes, and then the pressure. It's like almost the sinus pressure. And so I took my Excedrin today. The pain went away, but I've had the pressure there all day. Gosh, my voice. Excuse me.
Hey, Tina. Glad to see you here. We just love to remind you all to give them a thumbs up. I look forward to this every week, and they're such amazing young people. If you like their channel, give them a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Tina. And if you guys want to share this out, we'd love to meet some new friends and welcome them into this show and this community. So, Ron, I've starred your question. We'll hit that at halftime. Jack, same thing. I starred your question, and we'll get to those ones at halftime. My spots or auras are like flashing zigzag rainbows. Interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Mine are black spots, and sometimes it'll take over a whole eye. Sometimes it'll be flashing and come and go. But I heard that lifelong migraines can affect mental health. Oh, I believe it.
I don't doubt it. That's
for
sure.
Fully believe it. I haven't had lifelong that I'm aware of. I don't remember a lot of my childhood, literally, like it's not exaggerating. So I may have, but yeah, I don't remember a lot of my childhood. I'm like one of the only people that I cannot name, and this is literal. If my life was on the line, if my family's life was on the line, name a teacher before high school. I genuinely don't think I have one. I can't visualize them. I can't tell you a name. I can't tell you what my school looked like. I can't tell you like anything about my elementary life, my middle school life, nothing, like literally nothing. And so, yeah, I don't know. Did I have head trauma? Probably, but hey, I'm here. I'm all right.
Oh my
Had a bad accident when I was 18 and like car crash, airbag, traumatized cornea, all that type of stuff. So there's probably something in that, but I'm doing all right. My brain works pretty well now. So yeah, Yeah, doing good. All right, good. Everybody keep chatting about your migraines. Let's bond over that. So yes. Are you a beard sleeper agent? I might be. Maybe I was just inserted here. We don't even have a lot of pictures from my childhood.
True.
It's true.
There's like one.
Yeah, there's one. And AI is a thing now. So
that same one just keeps floating around.
Right.
Never changes.
Right. Okay. All right. So again, guys, this is the show. If you want to be on the show next week, number one, hit the thumbs up. It's free. But no, just kidding. Number one is you send an email to beardadvicelive@gmail.com and you'll be on the show next week for free. You don't need to do anything other than send that email. I'll get back to you personally. And we'll be good to go. That's wild. Leo says, I remember many teachers from those years. When I say I don't remember, I literally couldn't tell you male, female, anything that they look like. I can't even pull a name. I can't tell you what classes, nothing. High school, I got. High school is firm. High school is here. All of them, no. But I can tell you a few of them. But middle school and before, literally.
Which is really funny.
Not a teacher.
Because you have a really, really, really good memory.
Yeah. No, my brain works fine. It's not like if you name a sports thing, if you name a beard thing, if you name like people I'm really good with today, like I can remember names and faces and everything. It's just from like 8th grade and earlier, I've got nothing. Truly nothing. It's really weird.
You do have that selective memory that you always talk about, though.
So I do. I see my brain as a filing cabinet. And as I put new information in, other information that's not quite as useful gets pushed to the back. And there will be times where we'll drive and I have to process. I'm like, oh, it's in there. It's in there. It's foggy. Where's it at? And then maybe I get it, but I don't. So yeah. It's a pic with Dan, a 7-year-old with a 4-inch beard. That definitely checks out. Yep, definitely checks out. So, interesting. Remember what? The thought of remembering kindergarten blows my mind. I
can name random teachers that I really liked from elementary, through high school. Yeah. Not all of them, but probably 70%.
Wow. And Chris asked a good question. He said, just school-related memories or nothing? Mainly school. I do have memories. I remember a select few friends. I remember
calling the old lady, yo, back.
Yeah, but now here's the other thing, right? And we're not going to get too far in a tangent. I know what you guys are doing. But here's the other thing. Human memory is so subjective. Do you actually remember all these things? Or is it you putting context clues together of a picture, of a story your mom told? We put a lot of things in our head that we think are memories, and they're not actually. They're secondhand. And so there's definitely some things. I can name a few friends. We also drive to my old town once or twice a year. And so I'll see these things and I'm like, oh yeah, that was my ex-girlfriend whose grandparents owned the ice cream place. But
which is great.
I couldn't tell you what she looked like. I remember her ethnicity and that's about it. But I don't remember what she looked like. So I don't actually know, Chris. The memories I have, I don't know if it's because of pictures and stories put together or if I actually have those ones. Jack, it's scrolling down at the bottom. So this is not my email, guys. It is this show's email. And my personal email's in the description of pretty much every video. But it's beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Yeah, beardadvicelive@gmail.com. And and that's the thing. It would make sense if I was bullied and I could have this real relatable bonding story for you guys. No, I was the athlete. I was well liked. I had girlfriends, all that stuff. It was a very should be enjoyable childhood.
Elementary school girlfriends.
Yeah, hey, let's go. You gotta start somewhere. But my parents didn't beat me or anything like that. I don't have some crazy trauma story that I'm aware of. But no, they weren't bad years. I just don't know. Yeah, it could be puberty affected my memory somehow. Very well possible. It's interesting.
I think those things are just so insignificant to you.
Yeah.
That you choose not to they're in the vault, way in the back, and you just choose not to remember them. Because you have so so many better things to remember in the front.
I literally think it's that, but I think people would say I'm crazy. People don't like really know me. Like I have like really wild willpower of my brain. Like really,
it's stupid.
Like really wild. Like if I if I tell myself I'm not sick, like symptoms go away. Like there's really weird stuff. And then most people be like, yeah, Dan. And it's like, all right,
It's because he's an alien.
Yeah,
I know.
Hang out with me and you'll see. And I do think it's that. I think it's
that you're an alien.
No, I think it's
Accurate.
that I can, if I deem some information not valuable, it just goes away.
Mm-hmm.
It just genuinely.
A lot of the stuff that I tell you.
That's so funny, but so true. Yep, so true. So true. Sometimes I think I want to move away from the good and bad memories I have around town. I can see that. We, hey, to be super real, we've had some serious talks lately about our location and our future and moving and like career-wise.
The houses here are selling for so much.
Yeah,
we would
like-
get so much money for our house.
Yeah.
We paid so little for it.
Yeah,
It seems stupid not to.
Yeah. Our future is very up in the air. We have a lot of opportunities, and a lot of it's going to be dictated by our kids' soccer choices and path, but also our career and happiness and stuff. So we both have we have a bunch of thoughts spiraling, and Leo, it's not about like getting away from memories or anything, but it is an interesting thought.
But it's almost like starting new memories somewhere.
Right, exactly. New memories, new connections, new people. Ron said kindergarten was the worst 3 years of my life. Oh my gosh. At my high school reunions, we gather automatically based on elementary school, not junior high.
That's hilarious.
I've never been to a reunion.
Me either.
My 20th is coming up.
We should go.
To my 20th?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Because I don't know anybody, so I can have a great time.
Yeah. Well, I don't like I don't think there's anybody I could even name that I like dislike.
No, but like
from
if
high
we went
school.
to mine, I'd be like, don't like her.
Yeah.
Don't like her.
Yeah.
She was rude to me.
Yeah, I wasn't like Mr. Popular. I wasn't the guy that like all the girls wanted or anything like that. I wasn't like the football star.
I think you were definitely Mr. Popular.
I was.
You were friends with everybody.
I was universally
Yeah.
liked. I was friends with everybody.
I didn't know Dan in high school. I'm just assuming.
But I wasn't the like football guy that walks down the hall and everyone's like, oh my gosh, this. I was just the nice guy that liked everybody, that got along with everybody. The only time I really got in trouble in high school is I like beat up a kid because he was picking on another kid. And so like that was who I was. Yeah, entirely worth it. My punch seemed so, last thing, and then we'll move on to beard stuff. My punch seemed so much cooler than what it was because I hit him, but he was at the edge of stairs and had a big backpack on. So his momentum took him down the stairs once I blasted him in the face.
You're lucky he didn't like break an arm or something.
Well, he slapped me first, so I was safe.
He slapped you?
Yeah. If he would have broken an arm, I would have been entirely fine with that. Yeah, he was picking on a kid in the weight room. I essentially came up to him and told him like, hey, like pick on somebody your own size, classic kind of line. Like I think I had a few expletives for him. His name was Chris, if I'm watching out there. And he had a few expletives for him. I walk away because he cowered and like left. He was an overweight. He was one of those big obese boys that think they're super strong, but they're just big. And I was at this time like peak athleticism. And I walk out and then I sit in the hall outside of the weight room. And next thing I know, I'm literally sitting like my knees are up, got my back. Next thing I know, I feel a slap and I'm like taken back. I'm like, what in the world? Then I realize it's him. He goes by the stairs and starts like squaring up. I'm like, all right, bam! And he tumbled down the stairs. I got suspended. My parents didn't really care, so that was good. Yeah, but he was picking on a kid he had no business picking on. And he was like, this football player is picking on a swimmer. And I was like, nah.
I bet you he never did it again.
Absolutely never did it again.
Sometimes people just need to be punched. And Dan and I say it all the time. Sometimes they just need it.
There's some people you can tell
get themselves together
that have never been punched in the face. I got pretty badly beat up my freshman year. Entirely deserved. I was a cocky, arrogant son of a gun. And I'll never forget it. We had gym class. You guys know those like dividers that come down and there's like a metal pole at the bottom for weight. There's like a little gap in between it. I'm just walking. I had the most horrendous gold shoes, Nike foam paws, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm walking, all of a sudden, yeet! Somebody grabs my leg from underneath that thing, yanks me under it. I'm not quite big enough to fit under because I got a huge mel in my head, like donks it. I pulled through. It's a whole group of seniors, and they did not care for me, and they made sure I knew it. And
what'd you do to them?
I've said this probably 3 times in this last bit, so it sounds terrible, but I was good at sports, and I was oftentimes better at it than kids that were older than me. And so if you're a freshman making teams with like juniors and seniors that didn't make the team, and then you let them know about it vocally often, they start to not like you. And I didn't know that was like a rule that you can't talk crap to juniors and seniors. And they allowed me to know that, yeah, Ken, they let me know that that's not welcomed in the school. And guess what? I learned. I was entirely educated. So yeah, he hit me with the 5 finger. Yeah, I did get slapped in that first altercation.
That's
but
funny.
I won. But like I said, it was even cooler because he had a backpack on. The momentum took him down the stairs.
That's not cooler.
Oh, it was so cool.
That's scary.
It was amazing. Yeah, I didn't think about the consequences when he slapped me. So yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Lurker, he said, we were talking about fighting. He said, started up BJJ. Do you know what that is? There's an extra J there.
What?
That?
Huh?
Yeah. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nope.
Austin said, are you sure we weren't related? I think we were born at the same hospital, Austin, so we very well might be. I'm not kidding. Austin, what hospital were you born in? There's a very high...
What's your birthday?
No, I don't need that. Just what hospital were you born in? If it's not around anymore in the city I'm thinking of, we might be related. I do have a long-lost brother, so...
Oh, Gibby.
Yeah, very, very, very possible. 7th grade principal's son I had to fight with. Dang, Buttersworth. Oh, my sisters were born at Buttersworth. I was born at St. Mary's. So interesting. Yeah.
What on earth?
My sisters were born at Buttersworth.
Also, make syrup in the back, deliver babies in the front.
So I went to Whitehall until high school, but I was not born there. I was born in Grand Rapids. I got kicked out of private school in Grand Rapids. So yeah.
Do you guys know why Dan was kicked out of private school?
It's a 2-part answer. Do you know both parts?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she knew both parts. All right, tell him. We got now the cat's out of the bag. I got to tell him why I got in trouble at school. What happened in elementary school?
Dan's dad worked for Frito-Lay.
Mm-hmm.
They got all the expired chips at home.
Yep.
Dan was slinging chips on the playground, selling them.
Like Grandmother Smith cookies and bags of like Fritos.
Just
like
making money.
I had a backpack.
Entrepreneur at 4.
I was an entrepreneur at 4 years old, you guys, literally slanging this stuff. And then they call me in the office. They said something I was doing wrong. So I had some choice words for them as a 4-year-old. Then they called my parents to the office. And I think we could say it probably. If you have sensitive ears, like plug them in about 10 seconds. Do you know what I called them?
I don't think so.
So
I know the vibe, but I don't know exactly.
Yeah. And so I called the principal, I'll censor it slightly, a Richard head.
That's right.
And then they come into the office and they were like, to my mom and dad, they were like, do you have any idea where he would learn the name D-head? My mom looks mortified at them, and my dad's like trying not to laugh. And yeah, I called the principal a Richard head. It was like the nickname for Richard. So yeah, that wasn't accepted after illegally selling expired chips on recess to these kids.
Kicked out.
Yeah, didn't go so well. Public school for life.
Never went back.
Public school for life, baby. All right. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. If you want to be in with the cool hip slang, yeah. A Richard. Yeah, Johnson Noggin. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
I like that.
I like that, Jeffrey. A Johnson Noggin. Oh, yeah, Jason. It was very clear where I learned that phrase from. So not anybody in here that knows my dad, not surprising at all. Yeah. No, and Amber, you are right. Frito-Lay expirations are just something that they put on there so you buy more chips more frequently. They last much longer than that. Much longer. Awesome, Jack. We won't be able to get you on this week because I have to set up the show. But if you guys send in tonight or in the next 6 days, I'll get you on next week as well. Party elementary schools are more fun anyway. Yeah, come on, man. We had much more fun in public school. Who knows, you know? Like, we got a couple murder stories out of it. We got some things, man. We got some things. But we don't have time for that tonight, you guys. It is Beard Advice Live. Send on in, be a part of the show. We do have a rare sponsor. Now, this is one of those bonus months for many of you. We have 5 Wednesdays, meaning some of you get an extra paycheck. As a teacher, we'd have like 2 months of the year where it was like a free check. Yeah. Like your insurance wasn't taken out and all that stuff. Well, we have an additional sponsor. Every month we have 2 sponsors, first, second, third, and fourth Wednesday. But twice a year we get a 5th one. And on this one, you guys, we have to our sponsor here, Tabletop Beard. Tabletop Beard, let me make sure. Okay, plug it in there. And on Tabletop, guys, I will put a link in the chat. Never any pressure, never any worries. He said, woo, 5 Wednesdays, let's go. Awesome, man. DJ, you'll be on the show next week. Thank you for sending in. Garrett, I don't know. I that's just an honest answer. I don't know. But the link is in the chat just in case you guys want to capitalize on this company who was on my top products of the year video. Dan C20 is already 20% off. That's as big of a discount as it gets. Tonight until midnight Eastern time, it's actually 40% off. So
oh my gosh.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Just casually, I don't know how to deliver that, right? I'll be honest.
That's a lot.
I don't know how to deliver it. Because I don't ever want to deliver it in a way that makes people feel like I'm pressuring sales. Yeah. But I also don't want to diminish them throwing out an unbelievably amazing discount. And I don't want them.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. And so if you've been wanting to try them or you are like loving something and you want to try something different or stock up on your favorites, 40% is an amazing, amazing discount. Now, at the same time, if you're in a position where you're like, I should not buy beard products, don't, you guys. Just because it's a good deal doesn't mean you have to capitalize on it. Tabletop's like, shut up, shut up, Dan. But for real, I just want to make sure you guys know how this is being. Whoa, what the?
Well?
What?
Well?
Take a drink. Well?
I need a cough drop. That was a lot.
Well?
And 40% off.
Tabletop just donated. Wow. 50 memberships to the stream. Wow. To those 3 brothers, and I do mean 3 brothers, thank you guys. Holy crap. That's unbelievable. Wow. All right. Now, the best part is we get to see everybody that's watching. Thank you guys for being here. Wow. Okay. That's crazy, crazy. New members, please explore your emojis in the chat. If you did not receive a membership and you are not a member, please click the green box at the top. And if you click it and you're not already accepting of it, you'll see underneath it, allow gifts. Go ahead and click that to allow your gifts. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, thank you guys. That's
so many.
That's absolutely unbelievable for the community, for this platform. Going. Thank you. Holy crap. That's crazy. Man, thank you. Okay. All right. What we were saying. Okay. On top of that, they are also throwing down 40%. Again, if you want to try them, here. I don't know if you remember this conversation. I actually had a conversation with Sam as I was applying their beard oil, winter solstice, by the way, this morning. Do you remember what I said about their beard oil when I was applying it this morning?
You said, this tabletop oil is one of my top 3 favorite oils of all time. If they were no longer, it would vastly affect my life.
Yeah. I said, I don't say that. There's a lot of oils that For example, Ginger Jamboree is going away. That was a huge love of my life. I'm entirely fine with it. I'm okay with that going away. I have Cold Start as a replacement. I'm great with that. If Winter Solstice went away, it would hurt my soul. Like, it would hurt my soul bad. They can tell you how many bottles I've used. It was, wow. Yeah, Sean, I believe it literally ties and matches the most ever donated in channel history. Yeah. Wow. Man. Seth says, I was checking out the sponsor before the live started. Man, I love the D&D cross. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And guys, that, as always, this is a company that I take great pride in and helping. I was able to consult with them beforehand to not like go too crazy and spend too much time like diving into it. Shane was the brother who watched the channel a lot before the company. He actually went to school for mead and wine making. And so he really understood the business of beverages, which has such a higher standard for sanitation and cleanliness as compared to cosmetics. So he just understands how to do it the right way. And then his two brothers have like a unique skill set that fits in perfectly with the company. And they just have like the most beautiful balance of their skills coming together, from creative to accounting to marketing to websites. They literally are like, let's have all these traits that we just have from our other careers. Let's put them together and use it on a company. And they're all brothers.
That's cool because you don't see like family members working together a lot like that.
And I do have a live stream. If you guys just search on YouTube, Dancy Bearded Tabletop, I have a live stream where all three of them are on stream. And so you can get to know them even more so with their family. And they do have a daily wash. If you check the bottom right-hand corner, they're currently reformulating it. Essentially, they love it. They're proud of it. But they are listening to community feedback. And one of the things they're trying to do in a natural and genuine way is to get more lather and suds with it, because people like that. Whether it's perceived value or actual value, they're listening to community feedback and they're going to make a little change there. Thanks everyone for the kind words. No, thank you guys, man. You guys are amazing. That was crazy. Crazy. Did not expect that. Man, wow. All right. Please check out their Instagram, you guys. Check out their newsletter for free. All of it makes a big difference. I will link their Instagram in the chat in just a second here. And so if you guys are like, man, that's amazing. What a sponsor. What a supporter. But I can't purchase. Just give them a follow on Instagram. And that's one way to show that support. And I know that they would really value it. Chris says, man, 40% discount means 2 oils with shipping basically being the same as a single oil for most places. Facts. All right, other than that, here is the blend that I helped create. Meadow Foam, Golden Jojoba, Rosehip, Argan, Avocado, and Sunflower. Those are all potent. There's no basic, no average. That is a potent blend of nourishment with very well-balanced attributes to each of those oils. So good. It is a medium viscosity, straight up medium viscosity. So yeah, it's awesome, man. And JP says, I'll just say this. Please support the brands that support the channel and the community. Thank you, JP. That is appreciated and is part of the model, right? People mock me for this, but I really do believe in giving all free advice, all free content to all the viewers, knowing that it'll come back to me with value to support the career in other ways. I don't ever ask you guys for money, never will. But if you like the free content, you like our time dedicated to the channel, supporting those companies, getting great products for yourself, it's a win all for everybody. So yeah, thank you guys so much. They do have a sample kit, yes. And the 40% off, I believe, should work on there as well. So awesome. All right. Got their Instagram. Let me throw the link in the chat one more time. The link is also in the description. So if you guys are looking to get on that, Dancy20. Couple of other things real quick. They do have 2 new scents here. The Sorcerer is Cosmic Cotton Candy.
Oh.
And the Monk is Lemon and Ginger.
Ooh.
Yeah. And also, they're going to drop some new scent. Well, that was pretty terrible. Wow. Well, okay. They're going to drop some new scents on Halloween, which is tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, you guys. They have some new scents tomorrow. Now, this one does end at midnight tonight, so just something to keep in mind. If you would like a recommendation and you align your scent preferences with me, Winter Solstice. Winter Solstice. I've tried every mint scent in the world. It is unique, and there's no other scent like Winter Solstice. Yeah, Warren, it's real. No warnings here. It is real. Do they have any Christmas scents? I bet they have one coming. Yeah, that would be my guess. Yeah, they have one coming. It is scary that there's only 2 months left in 2024.
October just started.
What's up, Nick? It's scary. Scary how fast it's all going. So awesome, man. Thank you, Tabletop. My heart's still pumping. That was crazy. I'm rarely speechless. And that wasn't even fabricated. That was just crazy. Wow. Thank you. Awesome, Leo. Thank you for showing that support, man. Awesome. All right. Ready to get into some advice? But first, not only are they doing the discount, not only did they hook the chat up with some memberships, we're going to do a giveaway at the end that is a full-size oil, a full-size butter, and 3 samples. Come on now. All for free, you guys. And again, guys, if you did not receive a membership, it's randomly selected by YouTube, but you do need to allow gifts. If you click the green box at the top of the chat, if it pops up, you'll see allow gifts. We're looking at it right now. I haven't allowed it. I don't want a gift from this one. But if you allow gifts, it will let you receive that if it goes through.
Is it still going?
I don't know. I have had times where we reached the limit of allowing gifts.
Yeah.
And then as people clicked allow gifts,
right.
you'll see it pop up. Beard Chef says, is their butter smooth? Dude, smoothie smooth. Yes. What is the profile? Winter solstice? Winter mint is the unique factor in it. It's an actual scent, an actual essential oil, by the way. Winter mint. That's all you need to know. So good. So good. And JP says the butter is super smooth and needs more recognition. It really is. It's an amazing butter. I need to start getting that more on front of mind for myself. Okay. That's the other reason, like with my top products video, I've shared with people why I dislike it. Normally, it's just the feedback after. It's a no-win situation. But also, I'm human. I fall into routines. I fall into comfort zones. And I say that in the video, right? There's products I know and love, but for whatever reason, just haven't made it to front of mind. And it's not that they're lesser. It's like I got to shake it up sometimes, break a trend. But I'm not shaking up winter solstice out of that trend. That one's staying in. So, yes. All right. And, guys, help out Big Daddy Kane here. He said, looking at some of the scents. But what does steel smell like? Like this. Like this. It really does smell like steel, like gunpowder almost. It's hard to explain. And keep giving feedback if you have any. Mike says his wife loves Ranger. There you go. Longevity depends on what you get. Their solstice scents are all essential oils, so they fade after a couple of hours. Their other scents are a good 8 hours plus, fragrance oils. So it just depends on what you would like. All right, and keep helping each other out, guys. All right, first entry tonight. Seth, I found your videos when I was looking up how to make homemade oil because I ran out. I love thinking about how people find the channel.
Yeah, it's cool.
It is, because so many people only do like review videos or like sponsored videos, and they're like, why aren't I growing? It's like, well, people don't usually search for that. They search for a DIY video that I don't make anything on, but they find this, and then they get out the other videos and get involved in the community. It's beautiful. So very cool, man. I'm glad I did. You put out so much info, and thank you for that. I'm 22. All right, super young. I'm letting it grow out again, but I just told you my 20-year anniversary or my 20-year reunion's coming up. He was like a baby.
Does that make you feel old?
No, it's just crazy. Let it grow out again, but this time I want to do it right by taking care of it and getting it looking good. I've ordered the starter kit, and I'm a little confused on when and why to use them. Okay. Boom. And I did help out Seth with a little bit of this information, but we're going to check out his beard, and then we'll come back and be able to help out as well. Man, guys are doing great. Look at him giving all this feedback in the chat. That's awesome. Keep it going, guys. And if you're curious about Tabletop, just read the chat. Beautiful. Thank you, Seth. Let's check out your beard, then we'll come back and help you out here. Nice. What a start, dude. And you are in the right place, my man. I'm glad you're here. You already know he's got that lettuce just dripping from the top. That lettuce dripping, baby. And then the beard. And I love the like rustic color coming in.
Yeah.
Entirely different head hair
cool.
and beard. Really, really cool. Okay, we'll give you beard stuff in a second. But he has the starter kit. Wash every day. Now, I talked to him. The wash he has is a stripping wash. So I advise him to get a gentle daily wash. Wash every day. Oil every morning. And since you don't have butter, and you're not really at a butter stage quite yet, you're close, but not yet. Oil in the morning, oil at night, damp beard. Brush and or comb each of those times. Pretty simple. Doesn't really matter if you wash in the morning or if you wash at night. Just wash once a day, oil in the morning, oil at night. Dan, when I graduated high school, you were 4-ish. But Jason, we seem the same age. When we hang out, we seem the same age. You do not seem that much older. Winter solstice, Blake. Pretty unanimously there. Yeah, winter solstice. All right, now let's go and check out the beard. As he's growing, any advice for Seth around this journey?
My advice wouldn't be necessarily beard related, but just making sure that you have, your healthy habits, you're eating well, you're staying hydrated, you're taking care of yourself, because that's definitely going to show in your beard. Especially
at 22.
Yeah.
That's not usually a thought for many of us dudes at 22 years old. So she's right. Drink the right amount of water, eat as much protein as you can. And then I would just simply say, and Seth, I don't know if you're in the chat yet or not, but drop a comment if you are, and Donald read my mind. What is your goal? Because that's going to determine a lot. If your goal is to grow a long beard like mine, just grow. Focus on healthy habits. If it's to have a short beard, you could probably right now clean up the neckline a little bit. That's a tad bit high. But you could clean up the neckline a little bit as you're growing it out and let it lower as it comes in, so you don't have to have all of that on your neck. However, it is entirely dependent on your goal. Now look at this. Look at the line from the head hair to the beard. Right there. Remember what I always tell you guys? It is right at that tragus, the little triangle part of the ear. And this is super cool, like evidence right there. Yeah, right there. That's awesome. Man, guys, keep helping out in the chat. You guys have great questions. Tabletop's in the chat right now. And and can't forget about Commander. Commander, Sam loves that one too. You probably don't remember. I haven't worn it in a little bit because winter solstice has just captivated my life. But yeah. What causes, Chelsea. Woo! Okay. I have a full-fledged, massive document full of specific, evidence of what causes dark head hair and a red beard and where the genes come from. I just don't know how to get that information articulated in a way to make a video. Number one, it's a little bit above my head. I don't understand all of it. I have a buddy who does this for a living as a scientist, and he gathered all the data for me. I don't know how to communicate it. But there's a video coming in the future. They are entirely different sources of genetics. If your head hair and your beard are the same color, it's just because of those genetics separately come into the same kind of agreement. He's right here. All right, he says, my goal is kind of shorter but full, maybe medium. The line you drew is where my hair changes direction in the growth for some reason. Hey, I would say go with that line right now then, Seth. And then if you keep growing and you want to get bigger and bigger, we can lower that line naturally. So I would go right there, especially on the side. You can see it. Right there is going to be that line. And it's probably going to be right about here. No, that's a little bit low. Stay with me, Seth. Okay, right there. It's probably going to be right about here. Yep, there we go. And that will let you grow in and have the best look possible while that beard's coming in. Bam. I like that one a lot, Seth. I think that's going to be a really, really, really nice line for you. Really nice line. Okay, awesome. Great start, though. Super cool color. Super cool color. And anytime you can get this head hair getting behind the ear and really changing the direction, right? Your beard is going in this north or south direction, not really north. If you can get that head hair continuing to go back to the side, it creates a really cool dynamic that makes the beard pop. Big fan of that look. So awesome, dude. Keep it up. Looks great. Anything else for Seth?
Nope.
Awesome, man. Thanks for trusting us, Seth. All right, Doug. Over the last 10 months, I've got serious about my health and lost 90 pounds.
Wow.
Let's go, man.
Good for you.
I can only guess how much this changed the shape of my face and jawline. I did a video on that. My face changed and it changed my beard as well. It's actually one of my most frustrating changes with my beard. Was when I had a little bit more plump cheeks. I liked the shape of my beard better. Huh. It is. Exactly. It looks sunken in. I agree. I know exactly what that's like. Sam's always tried to get me fatter. She literally
he is fatter. I look skinnier.
Most people are like, honey, you need to get to the gym, lose some weight. She's like, you want another pop, babe? Cookie? So she did offer me a pop at dinner today, and I turned her down. Turn her down. All right. I had my sides under control, but the last 30 pounds, something looks off. It looks sunken in on the side. I use a heated brush. I'm wondering if I need to go shorter and start over. No, sir. That's not an option. Adjust the lines. My son is getting married in a month, and I want to try to get it cleaned up. Now, Doug, to preface this, we don't know what your beard looks like beforehand, which I think is actually a good thing. We only know what you have right now, and we're going to give you genuine feedback based on that. All right? Genuine feedback based on that. So, yes, that's the entire reason for dad bod. Interesting. That's why I like women like, oh, yeah, I prefer the dad bod.
Because why would you want your husband to look better than you? You don't.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, I don't. So, yeah, you're good. Yeah, you're good. All right. Got that? Somebody leaving? Good night, Beardo. Oh, is that Dennis? Beardo, weirdo. Yeah, see you, Dennis. All right, let's go ahead and check out Doug's beard after losing 90 pounds. Boom!
Wow.
Amazing.
Look at you.
Now, especially from the side one, my buddy Doug, who hasn't been able to come in lately, he's had a crazy schedule. He has like the teaching schedule from HE double hockey sticks this year. He has 5 preps this year. Crazy. But he kind of looks like him there.
He does.
He really does, especially after weight loss. Okay. I see what you mean here. Your cheeks, I can see where you've lost some weight, and there's the beard going in. What, given the information he shared, does it anything stand out to you about the sunken inness? Does it any issue that you would know if he didn't say something?
If you didn't say anything about that, I would never have noticed that.
Agreed.
Never in a million years. I think it's just because it's so different for you.
Yep. I love that you include this write-up, that your son is getting married in a month and you want to have it cleaned up. I'm going to do a decent trim here, and I think it's going to make it look wedding ready, but nowhere near starting over. Your beard looks fantastic.
Oh my God, please don't start over.
There's no sunken inness. There's nothing like that. It's probably different than what it was before, but there's nothing that's sunken in about it. What's up, Bearded J? I'm going to give your line right here, and I'm very confident about this one.
Wow.
I'm very confident about that one. I'll make it a little bit more straight. But essentially, if you see over here, there is more transparency on these spots than the other part of the beard. You can actually see it here as well. That happens to me. That happens to all of us. That's not an indictment on your beard or your grooming or your genetics. It looks phenomenal. But I'm going to make my baseline right here, and we're going to build off of that with a nice little curve. Okay. Got that. Curved in a little bit too much there. Right along that line right there. That's going to make it crispy. That's going to make it look amazing. Give yourself at least 1 week away from the wedding, though. You don't want to do it too close because, especially of a beard of your size and my size, it does take about a week to really settle in your styling. You're going to adjust the way you comb it a little bit. You're going to miss some guys that you got to get scissors out and clip up. Right about that line, I think would look perfect for that wedding. Alan says, yes. So yeah, do that one, man, and I think it will look amazing. And Randy's right. There are other techniques you can do to get that sunken in part, if you see it, to go the opposite way of the hair, to give it a little bit more fluff, a little bit more oomph, that type of thing. Right, we call it the blowout beard. You could do as well. I don't even, and to be honest, again, it's like the problem of pointing something out. It's like, if you didn't say that, would anybody think about doing that? Probably not. We would all just say amazing beard. So yeah, just let it go, man. Crispy, let us drip. These are the words Dan uses.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much in normal life too. So yeah. Okay. Oh, and here is Seth from last time. Thank you guys so much. I'm definitely going to trim up on that line, and I was considering it, but wanted to make sure. Hey, got you, man. Of course. All right. Oh, nice. Alex just picked up the winner and summer plus Blood Barbarian. Can't wait.
Wow. Blood Barbarian.
Yes. All right. Chris agrees. Let's go. Awesome, man. Doug, for this free advice, the only thing that we ask for is an updated picture from the wedding.
Yes.
We would love to see that. Please do send in. Oh, he's in here. They're called Danisms. Sam says that. Cool. Thanks for the advice. I really appreciate it. Yes, please send us a picture from the wedding. That would be amazing.
And have so much fun.
Mm-hmm. And August says, is Beard Advice Live longer than Monday nights? No, it's half.
Good Lord,
August.
I couldn't hang.
Monday goes until like 11:45 now. So yeah, it's almost exactly half the amount of time. Just having Sam here makes it seem like it drags out more, right?
Wow.
Ah, kidding.
Wow.
No, they're all about to be like, no, Dan, we actually like her more. Awesome, Doug. Thank you for sending in, man. That was cool. Really cool. Great color for that beard, too. He said, no. Yeah. August. Sam gets tired earlier than Dan.
That's a fact.
That is.
I was tired when I woke up this morning.
That's an absolute fact. Yeah, it is. I don't get tired. Sam does.
I have a whole bag of cough drops.
Yeah, you're in trouble now. No, we joke with each other. Sam makes fun of me 90 to 10 the amount of things I say at her. I don't jab much this way.
Because when Dan says stuff, it like digs too deep.
I'm too competitive.
He'll be like, you're acting like your mom.
Oh.
And I'm like,
hey, listen. That's a rare one. If I drop that, that's a rare one.
he'll be like, I'm just joking. I'm like, no, you weren't.
No, I'm not. It's very, very pointed if I do that one. But I say it in lighthearted fun. I've never said anything mean to you. That's not in my ability.
Yeah.
We were talking about that the other day. I can't imagine like couples that are like mean to each other or like hit each other. Like that's such a foreign. I know it's weird to say, but it's like such a foreign concept.
One time Dan slapped me with money.
I pretty much punched her.
You did. It was more a punch.
So this was,
and it wasn't in a weird way.
No, this was. Hey, yo. This was early dating, and I went to the ATM for something, and I got money out, and I was like, oh, and I was like, I had the dollar bills like here, and I was like, oh, and you like take them. And I meant to be like, just like brisking it by her face.
Risky.
And got a little bit too eager.
It was like, boom.
I get excited. I was like, bam. And like, yeah. But Gigi comes in here too. That's why it's funny. We know, Sean. We know. We love Gigi. So yes. So yeah. Okay. Here we go. And Sam brought up that line, not me, Gigi. That was Sam. Sam brought that up, by the way. So yes. All right. Dang, Mike's cutting deep. No Sam on Monday. That's why he doesn't watch. Ouch.
Oh,
jeez,
savage.
Mike. Ow. Got me, man. All right. Okay. So yes. All right. Dale sent it. Okay. So I reached my goal of achieving a 2-year beard without trimming any of the length.
Wow.
Yeah. Now,
2 years.
I know, 2 years without taking anything off the length. Now, I want to clean it up with a transparency trim and any other tips of making it look purposeful. He's in the chat, by the way, I deliberately wore a lighter color shirt to accentuate the transparency at the bottom. Wife says the print on the shirt makes it look like there is something in my beard, but these were quick pics while I was getting ready for work. Noted. I've watched your beard trim vids, and I think I know where I would go, but I think I would be more confident going with the trim with the help of Dan C line. Mm-hmm. Thanks for all the advice. Yeah, we got you. Okay. I think Sam can take you. Well, that's just false. That's.
Let me see. I got a long sleeve shirt on. Oh, they're getting so big.
That's beyond.
So big.
Beyond false.
I'll wear a tank top next time so I can show you guys my
The strength difference
guns.
is at least a 7X. Like it's not even close.
That's true.
Yeah, it's not even close. I'm a strong son of a gun.
You were just telling me a story the other day.
I was. Hold up, Dan.
So true.
So yeah, I told her a story of this girl. I think it was like a TikTok, and she was like, "I've been working out. I've been so strong. My muscles are coming in." She's like, "I was feeling pretty confident." I started to like play wrestle with my boyfriend thinking like I could take him. She was like, he had a little bit of fun and then just had to let me know. And she was like, he just like tossed me. And immediately I was like, oh, I'm helpless. Like there's nothing I could do. And it's like, yeah, we've wrestled.
You literally could just sit on me and I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Yeah.
Like just your weight.
Just call me fat. Thanks, guys. All right, Dale, let's check out your beard now. Everyone's just making fun of Dan tonight. Dale. Dude, 2 years. And look at that color.
That's so cool.
Look at the color. The fade of the head hair and the beard over here looking immaculate.
I'm thrown off because normally when you see like a white beard,
Yeah.
either they have a bald head or their hair is also white. So I think that transition from like the darker hair to the white gray beard is so cool.
Yeah, it really is cool. Chelsea says, I feel that. Sarah says, it's crazy how much stronger
It's
dudes are
stupid.
than women. It's like, I'm not gonna get into it too much, but I was watching like MMA, and there was the girls fighting, and I think it was like the 115-pound weight class. And somebody that was at with B-dubs was like, man, it's crazy to know that chick could take you. It's like, I'm 220. I know they're trained, and I know submissions, and I know a lot of people watch this be like, you misogynistic pig. Nah, I mean, I could throw you. Like, I could physically throw, like, nah, I don't know about it. But yeah, Sarah, you're right. Okay. Dan, you know that the lady of the house is the boss. Psh, nah.
Yeah, Violet.
We're equal around here. Steven is wondering about the discount. It should be at the end of the end of the checkout. There should be a spot for the
promo code.
But women have a higher pain tolerance. Depends on what it is. Like giving birth, yeah, got me. Definitely couldn't do that. Nowhere even near it. If we both had kidney stones, she's probably better with it. Sickness, little pains, the tolerance isn't even close. Not even measurable. So that's not
do
true.
I just milk it because I just want to feel loved?
Right. Yeah, that could be true. A little combination. All right, Dale. I'm going to go with your trim pretty confidently. Right there, my man. I think that is the perfect one.
I'm surprised you didn't go higher.
So the reason why is I'm big on shape. So notice the shape of his beard here. Right here is where it starts to jet in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some of that off, and we're going to come around town right about there. And you can see it over here too. So see the beard? It's looking really nice and symmetrical, and then it kind of jets in right at about that point. So right where that shape starts to change, likely because of your chest, and just simply that's why I trimmed my recent ones, because of what my beard did laying on my chest. I'm going right there.
Your volume freaking out.
That's this button right here.
Oh.
So I actually love that line right there, Dale, and I'm going to leave it exactly right there. Yep, exactly right there. Oh, I wasn't saying women in general. I was saying us too. Like, if it comes to handling sickness, it's me tenfold. If it comes to, like, breaking a toe.
I feel like that's not pain, though.
That could be, yeah. There could be semantics involved there. No, but even little pain. If you and I, like, both went ripped our toenail off, I'm going to tolerate the pain better than you are.
Like I say, Dan is an alien.
Yeah.
He's very strange. He's not normal. In every way of life, he's not normal.
Yeah. So Amber,
whatever happens with him, disregard.
And that's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about is me and Sam. That I'm not talking about like in general. So yeah, I am an exception to a lot of those ones. And Randy says, that's the right line, addition by subtraction. Nice. Dale says, is it normal for palms to be sweaty thinking about a beard trim? Yep. Right there. Especially that calf. Yeah, I know. When the doctor tells you ripped a calf muscle off the bone and you don't know when you did it, that's weird. Still don't know.
Strange.
Yep, absolutely. All right. To the larger... it's theorized that men feel illness worse because of larger hypothalamus, the body temp. Interesting. I could see there's probably a bunch of stuff like that we just haven't uncovered yet. What's up, Nate? All right. Dan goes off to another far off galaxy when Sam's sleeping. Yeah, something.
It's true.
Something. All right. How do you feel about that line?
I like it. I thought you were going to go higher, and I was going to have to argue you down. So I'm glad that it was lower.
Oh, cool. Nice.
I thought you were going to go top of the letters.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I think that's going to look really great.
No, I think the letters were working against him here.
Yeah.
And even looking at it here, we just looked a little bit more zoomed out. You don't really see them. Your beard's incredible, Dale. So I would entirely keep it right there. And I think that's a perfect one. A perfect line right there, and looks amazing, you guys. And, this is 2 years without taking off that length.
So crazy.
Unreal. What about
the
square
willpower
bottom?
for that, though.
Yeah, right. I know. Square, I would not go square. I'm very rarely a fan of the straight across square. Especially with the shape of his head and his hair, I would go with that rounded one on the bottom.
Yeah, I feel like a square might just be too like he's got a thinner, longer head. So I feel like square might just be like too much at the bottom. Be like bottom heavy.
Yeah. Yep. And okay, got you, Austin. I'll save that comment for your turn, and we'll hit that. So thank you, Dale, for being here, man. All right, everybody. Halftime segment, just to kind of give you guys a breakdown for the rest of the show. We have 2 more entries. Thank you guys for sending in. We have 5 to 6 is like my perfect show. Like ideal.
Remember
perfect
that one
show.
time we had like 13?
Yeah, and we'll do it. We'll get through it. That would rhyme too. We will do it. We'll get through it. But 5 to 6 is perfect. Now, we have 2 more entries and a giveaway. So we probably have about 10 to 15 minutes for questions here, just to give you guys like a little bit of a heads up.
Do it up. Ask weird things.
Ask weird things. Come on. We're already in a weird mood, so bring it. Abe says, I have a coworker friend that shampoos her hair every day due to excess sebum. What would y'all recommend for some hair shampoo? What's the one that you've been using lately? Curlsmith?
That is the opposite of what she needs to use.
Okay, you tell her.
I have high porosity hair. I have naturally curly hair. And so it doesn't hold water, hold moisture in it. So I use, how do you want to describe that hair brand?
You use Natural Hair Brand.
Yes.
Traditionally for like black women.
Yes. And it works great on my hair, but my hair needs that moisture. In this case, I would suggest a more like clarifying, stripping kind of shampoo.
Yeah.
No moisture. None.
There you go. Thank you. All right, question for you. Do you know what that picture is of?
I can barely see the screen.
That's perfect.
Is that a sleeping dog or a naked mole rat?
No.
Or a sloth?
No. So
a bird.
It is a bird. So
it's sleeping bird.
It's a parrot turning its head.
Yeah.
I thought not that way, but looking at it like this way. This is an eye. That's an eye. This is a mouth. I thought it was like a sea otter or a platypus. Tell me you see that.
At first sight, I thought sea otter.
Yep.
I thought it was like snoozing.
I'm telling you, it looks like a sea otter or a platypus.
Or like a red panda with no ears.
Ooh, that'd be cute. That'd be real cute. All right. Can you use beard oil and balm on a white beard? Ron, yes, you can. Absolutely yes. I'm looking for a good quality beard oil in the UK. Go with 7 Potions. 7 Potions. I'm using L'Oreal at the moment. Stop immediately, Jack. Now, stop using it. In my opinion, horrendous. What's the first ingredient? I'll wait. Silicone. Don't use that. 7 Potions. That's my best oil I've used from the UK. Does head hair being wavy usually mean wavy beard hair? Usually, yes. Yes. Same with curly. Same with straight. So, yep. All right. When you gotcha. Not there yet. If a butter arrives melted or needs to be reset due to grains or grittiness, do you suggest the freezer always? Should it return to room temp afterwards before putting the lid back on? Yes. So if you guys get a butter that's gritty, essentially every butter ingredient has a set amount of long chain fatty acids. Shea butter has 9 of them. 9 of them. They all have different cooling and solidification points. So if you let that butter get entirely melted to liquid and you set it out at room temp, those different long chain fatty acids are going to find each other and start to group up and solidify at different temperatures. The faster you get, yes, the faster you get those all frozen quicker or get to solidification quicker, the smoother it's going to be. So melt it all down, lid off, put it on a cookie sheet or something similar in the freezer, hour, 2 hours, set it out at room temperature until it starts to change and seem like it's back to normal. Put a lid on it, you're good to go. Boom. 3. All right. Got it. Yeah, that is. Yeah, it used to be the drinking game of if I said I have a video for that, But now that's like every single question, so I just can't do that anymore. I don't even say that usually because I do have a video on that. I do. I really do. Chris says, what is, oh, and also, by the way, you guys know there's negative Nellies out there. So, for example, my video today, I loved it. It was helping you understand how much beard oil to use. And a negative Nelly commented like, oh, there you are again, running out of content, just recycling the same info. Listen, dummy. I know your brain can't I know your brain can't understand this and it's not going to help you, so it's worthless to even waste oxygen, but dummy. Maybe the video's a little bit different. Maybe this video involved in demonstration. Maybe this video involved different personal variables that I didn't cover on the last one. And maybe, just maybe, a video that's 4 years old, new people that come into the channel aren't going to find because I have 1.8 thousand videos, and that a new one that pops up on their feed helps them. And all the people that are in the chat right now that have been here for years, maybe they slipped slowly into bad habits, and a little refresher reminder video helped them out. There you go. Dummy.
Listen, dummy.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to start leading things off with. Listen, dummy. And then go from there. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe Dan just doesn't like lotion. Okay. I liked your video. Thank you. 1800. Yes. Okay. And so there's haters only. I know. And this is the thing. It's like, you're so dumb that you think that it's like, oh, he's just recycling. Like, maybe there's actual strategy and reason.
I love that this person went out of their way to comment that.
They do all the time. They're so just
I love
dumb.
People, and I'm sure that there's a lot of those people watching this live stream right now. Hello, we see you.
But,
do these people know that they help your engagement incredibly when they're commenting these negative things?
I think they do.
Are you guys dumb?
Well, yes.
Listen, dummy.
I think they do know that, but they hate it so much and hate me so much that they're like, I know this helps him, but I gotta get it out. And so, yeah, I love this. Butcher's Bow says, I can always use a refresher. That way, I'm not a dummy. This video is more detailed, and 100%. And it was in the bathroom, not the studio. It was demonstrating. So, yeah, be honest, it was scuba, wasn't it? So, yeah. Is this link safe? 100% safe. Yes. I helped this company before they launched. I helped them launch. I've went through their website and scoured it. Literally. Yes, it is very safe. Big Lotion's always listening. Man, if Big Lotion and Big Pharma get together, geez.
Watch out.
I hate you so much that I have to watch your video and comment. And I'll take it up farther. I hate you so much that I watch every one of your 1,800 videos. So, yes. Amazing. Dig! 13 new scents to add to the collection.
Wow.
Goodness gracious, Robert. That's amazing.
Taking advantage of that. 40% off.
Yeah, amazing. Wow. Okay, let me get back to these ones, guys. All right, in 1 second here, I got to get back to where Chris's comment was. So, okay, there we go. All right. What is the most interesting trimming choice you've ever seen someone do to their beard? Oh, man. Probably the guy that, like, wrapped it into his head hair and made it look like a cat's tail. Let me see if I can find it.
Interesting.
Yeah. There's some interesting one. Yeah, this dude. I think that's the most interesting one that I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh.
And it includes like the head hair part where he doesn't even really have head hair, but he grew it and it went into the cat's tail.
Oh my gosh.
So you didn't expect that, did you?
No. Not at all.
Yeah, it looks like a cat's tail. Like if you guys have cats, they do that. They
brush your face.
They do this.
Me.
They do this little brushing thing. So yeah, that's great question. That's one. This is what I love. Chris was like being sarcastically funny last night in the stream. Chris, you went too far and too hard, I guess, last night. People thought you were like a cyber bully. Like people thought
in the Octane stream?
Yeah. He kept saying stuff about me like knowing people and it being rigged and stuff. I got multiple messages today like, what's up with that Chris? What the heck, dude?
Who's that Chris guy?
Like, I didn't call him a dummy, guys. If somebody People know where they stand with me. That's the thing. We actually talked about that today. If I dislike you, I dislike you. And you know it. Chris knows that I do not dislike you. I even said it. I was like, no, I know. Like, we've had it for a while. All right. Do you use Native deodorant? No. I use Copper Johns and Beard Octane. Native, at one point, was a great small batch starting company. At some point along the line, they got bought out by Procter & Gamble. I'll just leave it at that. Those are just facts that I'm sharing.
I use Native deodorant. I got armpit problems.
She got pit probs. Yep, absolutely. Seems like there was a video today about that. Hey, I did talk about porosity. Or actually, Randy left a porosity comment on today's video. Ooh, I like this question. Which one of you swears more? I want you to, I really don't know.
It's me.
Is it?
It's me.
All right, Sam C.
Yeah.
Sam C swears more.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I've been wondering, why do we say in beard instead of in my beard? What's in beard? It just sounds better. I think.
Well, then you'd be saying what's in your beard.
What's in beard today? I have in beard tabletop.
In my beard, I have.
Yeah, I just sounds better. Probably, why do we say it? It's probably because that's what I've been saying for 6 years, and kind of my lingo kind of oftentimes creates
You all guessed I swear more? Thank you. Have you listened to the podcast?
True. Yep, true. All right, let me see where we have any other ones here. Dead Man's Beard Co. regular wash compared to Beard Octane LCW. Whoo! I'll take Beard Octane solid beard wash bar over both of them. And I don't normally make strong statements like that, but I will put that one out there. Off the cuff question. If you were to leave something to your children so that they always remember you, what would you leave them? My YouTube play button when I hit 100,000 subscribers.
Like your plaque?
Yeah, my plaque. Just because they know how much it means to me, how much I love it. They have a channel that we created together and it had bonding over working on it. I would leave them my plaque.
This is silly, but something that means a lot to me. We have one of those glass Christmas villages. They're not the name brand ones. They're just very sporadic. My mom gave them to me. And the kids, I feel like, love when I put that up. So I will leave that to them so that in hopes that they remember me like during Christmas time when they put those up. Yeah. And
I like Steven's take on it. He went not something tangible. He said confidence. I've said that on here before. 100%. If I could give my kids any of my traits, whether it's hardworking, whether it's compassionate, whether it's any of those things, it would be my confidence. Like, absolutely. What about from you? Because I have a couple of things I would think of.
My ability to like, I don't want to say like fix things, but I'm very like handy.
Interesting. I thought it would have been like your way to look inward and analyze everything.
That's a good one, but that's also like a nuisance at the same time.
True. My friend doesn't use beard oil, says he doesn't feel any itch. So I let him be. Just tell him you're here if he ever has questions or advice. It never works out to try and push somebody. So let him be. Don't try to make him do that stuff. That just makes people resent it. So yeah. I would definitely let that be. Okay. Who's negative? But I know, like my video today didn't have a sponsor, no product, nothing like that. No lane or way to even possibly be negative. It's just a helpful video. People are just sad or like I said, dummies. So yes. All right. Beard Care for Dummies book dropping soon. Shh. What's up, Justin?
That'd actually be really fun.
Yeah, it would. I think I've said that recently. Have you heard of this? I ordered a beard oil from a notable company. Once I put in beard, it would start to smell nasty after 30. So Bearded J, there is a portion of the male population. I've come to find out it's about 20 to 30% of men. They do have a reaction to coconut oil where it makes their skin smell like a wet dog. I hate admitting that. I hate saying that, but there are people that just simply have that reaction. I think it's like the cilantro thing where a portion of the population, it tastes like soap. It's both of us, actually.
It's disgusting.
So, yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's definitely a thing. Yep, absolutely a thing. Sam, new haircut, and she actually took off a little bit more yesterday.
I did.
How are you liking it?
I like it. It's different, but it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, I love it. All right. We don't know each other, but if you called me a dummy, I'd assume it was a joke. Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, you guys know where you stand with me, right? If I was like, oh, Randy, a dummy, like he knows where I'm at. If I called you a dummy, you took offense to it, I probably meant it.
Right.
Yeah, I probably meant it. I don't think anybody in here that knows me would think that I was calling him a dummy in a mean way. For Sam, what would you suggest for low porosity, curly hair? That's how my daughter's hair is and gets super frizzy. That's kind of Violet's. She definitely has low porosity.
She
curly
does?
hair. Yeah.
So for Violet, we use the brand Curlsmith. They only offer one, what would you call that? One line that's unscented, and we try to use unscented stuff on the kids. And it's like their shine line, and it makes her hair glorious. No tangles. It's really soft and shiny, and her curls bounce. So I would recommend that line.
I really like the Dr. Nick's wash and shampoo on hers as well. I get really good results with that. Dan, I have a question. As a baldy, do you recommend trimming down the sides around the ears or trim and fade? You cannot go full blast. I don't think that's a purposeful or good look at all. What? I love cilantro. No, cilantro is disgusting. Did you guys know that? A portion of the population, it tastes like soap.
It doesn't taste like soap to me. It just tastes like I'm eating like dirty grass.
There you go.
Blech.
Yeah.
Blech.
Thank you, guys. All right, last question here, and then hitting our other entries. Testing out Copper John's hair serum at night. Any issues with using butter later? Nope, not at all. Just don't get it down to the skin where you suffocate it. All right, cilantro's nasty. It is. Drank! What up, dude? I trimmed shortly before work today. That's why the headphones. Not sure if I trimmed too much or too little. Used a beard wash and conditioner in the shower. Applied oil. Watched the video this morning, and that definitely helped with how much oil I should be using. That's why I make these videos, people. Not for the dummies, for the smarties. Not the candy, the people. Then used a heated brush to smooth it out, and a regular brush, even everything before and after the trim, and we'll be putting butter in before the show like I always do. Will say I saw some growth, but I feel like my diet's going to need to change again for the real growth. Probably. That makes sense. Not that I know your diet, but if you're saying that, you're like, this is my area I can improve. I experienced a few years ago while on keto. Still drinking the water, and I may have to take only 5K biotin a day because I'm getting pimples in my beard area, specifically on the edge of my jawline. Did I trim too much or too little this time? Thoughts? All right, let's take a look at Mr. Drank's beard and see how the trim went. Nice, dude.
Nice.
That looks amazing. Yeah, you had a bunch of transparency before, not in a bad way, but just it is what it is. It looks awesome. Absolutely awesome.
Great job.
Only thing I would suggest now is not touching it. No more trims. But let's work on the styling to kind of get it away from your face a little bit so we can get kind of more of that rounded look here. And all that's going to do is make sure you're getting heat and getting it going out a little bit more, not just down and in, where a lot of it seems like it's traveling in this direction. We want to get that beard going out in a little bit more volume. It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen the next day. It'll probably take a week or two to really start kind of getting that to work for yourself. But it looks awesome, dude. Yep, it looks awesome. He said, didn't want to show Sam my hair again. I think he made you jealous last time with his hair.
Thank you.
He's like, Sam cut her beard is sensitive. Is Gibbs brand beard good impression? No, Sean, no. One of the worst I've ever used. I got a video on it, man. 1821 beard oil. Silicone, garbage. The Gibbs beard pudding, probably the most disgusting thing I've ever used. I think it is number one, by the way, guys. If I had to pick one, the one worst product to ever touch my beard, unless you guys can give me one that was worse, I believe it's the beard pudding by Gibbs. That's what he got. Oh, I know all these. I know what all
Is
these
that the
people
one
do.
that made you gag?
Yeah, I gagged. I put it in my beard and gagged. You got like almost threw up.
Ooh, that just gave me the shivers.
Gibbs beard pudding or cilantro. Give me a bucket of cilantro.
Oh God.
Yeah, bucket. Purple drink. Chappelle. Yeah, it was the worst I've ever had. Second would be jelly. No, I think the silicone ones are worse than the jelly. I think like the one that I just reviewed is pretty worse. Lotion's pretty terrible.
Gosh.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that story. Yeah, I don't remember if Sam was in the bathroom or not, but I gagged. It was horrific.
I wasn't, because I can't hear other people gag.
True.
I start
True.
gagging.
I came out and told her. Yeah, horrific. Beard guy's is not the worst. It's not good, but it's not the worst. No, it's not the worst. I remember. Yeah. Yep. It is bad. Pudding or margarine.
Oh.
Give me the what is it? Betty Crocker? Is that what's margarine? I can't remember the brand. Country Crocker. Sorry, Betty. Thank you, Drink. All right, last one. Austin H. Now he did say this. He said, when you get to mine, I just want to throw out there that this is my first beard ever, and I thought about restarting a bunch of times. Just don't know whether I should or not.
No.
Don't.
Haven't seen it.
No. Bishop, check out my video from Sunday. That's the best I can do for that answer. Check that one out, man. Got you covered. All right, here we go on this one, guys. I know we've previously talked about doing a transparency trim at the bottom after a couple of months. So I got to meet Austin, and then we were able to talk about this stuff. I don't trust this is Buttersworth Hospital. I don't trust myself enough to do it myself, so I want to go to a barber, but I'm terrible at explaining how I want things done. Yeah, you're going to show them a picture. You're going to screenshot this, and you're going to show them a picture. I was wondering if you could show me where I should get it trimmed and if you see anything else I should do to my beard and mustache, especially when it comes to styling the beard and definitely the mustache. I don't know what to do with the split in the middle of the beard, especially when the wind hits it. That's just part of the beard, man. Enjoy it. I get pictures like that, and it doesn't even bother me anymore. Not that much, at least. To style it, I use a Chicago comb number 8 blow dryer. For some reason, the beard octane straightener likes to push my beard under my chin, even when I don't apply pressure. Essentially, Austin, for the beard octane straightener, amazing straightener. Your beard is just too big for it. I don't use their straightener either. I can, and I can get it to work, but I prefer like the go-to because it's just bigger. The octane straightener is more for the more like numerous or the more common beards, right? The shorter beards. It's just a smaller tool. Let's go check out Austin's beard. Dude!
This is your first beard?
Yeah, I know.
Well.
I kept this up here to be able to say, like, yeah. This beard said he's thought of restarting a bunch of times.
Oh, Austin.
When I say we are our own worst critics, we are our own worst critics. Like, unbelievably own worst critics. It makes sense. Yeah. Yep. He got game. Yes, he got game. All right, but he wants to get a trim. This might be our most substantial trim by inches recommendation Beard Advice Live show ever. This will be the third like legit trim. Austin, this is going to be your starting point right here.
Wow.
Yeah, we're going, but again, shape, guys.
Yep.
See the shape. This is all we do. The shape speaks to us. Where does it start to change? Oh, right there, right? Perfect
But is
shape.
that styling?
No, it's because of the chest and it's because of the growth.
Okay.
So that is your trim, Austin. Let me do the line. I 100% know where this one is. I'll do a little bit better here because you're bringing it to a barber. Ran out of real estate. You know, when your mouse
start up like that. Should be like out here.
Yeah. Don't tell me what to do, woman. Boom.
There you go.
Got it. Austin, there's your line. And also, if you notice over here, guys, look at his longest growth. His chin is right here. His longest growth is actually on this portion of the beard.
Interesting. I can't even see that on the front.
Yep. It's there. It's just harder to tell.
I touched my nose. I have black on my nose.
Oh, no.
God.
So, Austin, right there, man. I know it hurts the soul, but it looks awesome. Arden says, what's wrong with it? Arden, nothing. Here is, we only give advice based on what people are requesting. Keep that in mind. If he didn't mention trim or ask for advice on his beard, I would never give advice. But he talked about transparency trim. He's going to go to a barber and he wants to get the explanation of where to trim. So out of respect for his entry, we're showing the line there. And just like do the squint or take your hand and cover up that spot and look at his beard with that line. Perfectly balanced, perfectly thick and full. Below it, there is a little bit of transparency. It is bunched in a little bit. It is longer on portions. It's just what happens with growing out most of our beards. There are some genetic freaks that grow a beard and you're like, your beard is perfectly straight and dense after a year. It's like crazy, but right there, bam, perfectly good to go. When you get Dan a gaming mouse, I got a decent mouse. It's like a real one.
What's a gaming mouse?
Yeah, I don't know. It's got like crazy clickers and all that stuff on it. I only want to trim because when I put my hand under my beard, I see my hand. Yeah, no, it's time. We've met. We're buddies, right? If you were to come to me in private, say, Dan, should I trim or should I let it ride? I say, yeah, man, it's time. Let's get a little trim. It doesn't mean people get obsessed with the length. And there's people in here right now that I know are way too obsessed because they only talk about their beard in terms of inches. Mm-hmm. And I've had people that when I trimmed my beard, they're like, I finally beat you, Dan. I finally passed you. Listen, it's not a race. It's not a competition. It's not about that. And for me, I've always been much more about the density and the shape and the purposefulness as compared to any measurement on a ruler. And so we gotta take that frame of mind that like trimming a beard is like some horrific thing that we're butchering some work. No. I think it looks better when you get rid of transparency and you have a proper shape. And so I think this would look awesome. And he says, has Austin said how he feel comfortable trimming himself? So he said he wouldn't feel comfortable. Austin, I'm telling you, you'd be able to do this trim though. You would.
You could maybe start at the bottom and just like practice.
Yeah.
And then if you mess up, you can still go to the barber.
I actually like that advice a lot. Take the line and maybe use like down here,
like do an inch at a time. Every inch you'll get better, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh, and so here's perspective. So you know how over on the right side, you see how this is longer and the chin is shorter. Look at the chin, right here where it's at, and then look over here. Mm-hmm. So that's where that is.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. And it's on both sides. This one's on the pocket side. So awesome, man. Unbelievable beard, Austin. Please send in. So, okay, Randy, I got you. He said show a picture on the right as well. So we're finding that shortest line here, which is going to be right about this spot. Bam. That's it. That is perfect. And then that line's going to come through right here, be proportionate. I love it, dude. I love it. That's perfect. And again, show that to a barber. They'll be able to do it exactly like you want it, and it's done. Yep, absolutely done. And so, 100%. He's got this bad boy, and he's ready to get it going. Cool. Awesome. Beautiful. All right. You ready for this next slide?
Yep.
Big baby. Giveaway time, you guys. You're welcome. Thank you for sending in, Austin. Oh, also, guys, I'm going to put down at the bottom, if you are like, dude, this stream was super helpful and I could use some advice, it's a safe place, they're positive, beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Send on in to be on the show next week or not. That's fine too. We're going to be here regardless, so we'd love to have you.
You can come watch.
Yeah, you can come watch, come hang out. I'm going to put a link in the chat, you guys. It is a link to the sign up for the giveaway. Click, put your name, put your email, entirely for free. Unbelievable. Shout out to Tabletop, guys. 2 new cents. Dancy 20 for another hour and a half is worth 40% off. Goodness gracious. Link in the description. 40% off. That's insane.
It's so much.
I know. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right. Get those entries in. If on the screen it pops up and it says Gibby Sorelli and you're out there watching, I miss you, man. No. If it says Gibby Sorelli and you're out there watching, you just need to say like, woohoo, it's me, yippee, something like that. And then text your brother, dude. It's been too long, man. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Where did it just come up that Gibby Sorelli we thought we might have found, or somebody was Gibby?
Somebody looked like
something.
Looked like you, or looked like your dad?
We had a Gibby encounter recently. I don't remember where or who.
Called for him. He must not have heard us.
Yeah. Cougar. Oh, man. Sam, see any cougar updates?
No, but you did have to run into the house the other day.
Her car was out there.
He went to get us food.
Yeah, I was caught off guard. But no, I haven't seen her in a while.
No?
I wonder if she heard the stream.
I hope so.
Would that be bad?
I hope so.
Would that be bad?
No.
She heard it? No? You're like, I need to lay that message
I
down.
don't like people anyway, so.
Yeah. She likes you guys.
Yeah.
She likes you guys.
People in real life.
Just don't meet her in person. Horrible human over here. So, Son of the Sandhills, we did. So we saw the rival family, the Grays, Sandhill Cranes, but we haven't seen Henry in a couple days.
No.
He did make a random appearance like a couple days ago, so it hasn't been that long.
Yeah, we saw him at the entrance of the sub.
Yep. And then they were in the driveway like the day before that or two. So
I haven't been putting food out, so maybe they're angry.
Oh, Kev, I can guarantee you she will be over tomorrow dropping off some candy. Do you think she will?
Yeah.
I'm going to put money on it.
I'm going to open the door this time.
Sam's like, I got this one. She'll be
like, hey.
Yeah. That is a guarantee she will be here dropping off candy tomorrow. She'll disguise it as if it's for the kids. Yep. Give her X-Lax candies. Yeah. Just drop kick her. She'll take the hint. She might like it. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with them cougars. That's actually Sam's Halloween costume.
Oh, I should have said that.
You could have been the
opportunity.
You could have been the cougar from next door.
Rewind. Start over.
Redo, guys. Welcome to Beard Advice Live. I found the cougar. Rare. All right, we need to draw this giveaway winner, guys.
Oh, my God.
Dang, we should have been the cougar.
Dang it.
And I could have gone as myself. And you could have, hit on me the whole time.
I'm so mad.
Thank you. Thank you, Leonardo. So
ruined it.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, Leonardo. Did Sam go as a cougar for Halloween? All right. If you see your name on the screen, you are the winner. Claim your victory. Do we have dun dun dun? Ashley Harwell. Come on down. Come on down. This show's getting crazier. Hopefully that's all right, Alan. Hopefully that's all right. We got a wild one over here.
It's not crazy enough, though.
Sam would take it farther.
Oh, yeah.
Sam would.
Oh, yeah. I'm an open book.
Maybe one day we will. Maybe we'll.
That's why we started the
gates.
podcast, because I felt so confined here.
So congratulations, Ashley. Tabletop will reach out to the email you signed up with to get your government name and then all the information that they might need. Tabletop, I sent you guys that was a weird one. I sent you, it's probably going to do it again. But I sent you guys the information on Instagram for the winners. There we go. Let me get a little bit of a link. I don't know why it put like a
Why is it
footer
in the
head.
middle?
Yeah, whatever. It's fancy. Internet's internet sometimes. All right, guys and girls. I'm going to put the scrolly. Actually, it's pinned in the chat. Check it out there. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Miss Cougar, anything you would like to say to everybody?
Have a safe Halloween.
Woo!
Check kids' candy. Is that still a thing? I don't know.
Cougar's
do it anyways.
The cougar is going to be U.S. Halloween.
Oh, no.
What she wants to be when she grows up. My wife. This is my wife. All right, guys, we're out of here. Please stay bearded, stay positive. Thank you, guys. Thank you to this one, too. Love you.